Take a few deep breaths. Feel your feet on the ground for the moment. Wiggle your toes. And as you do that, take those few deep breaths in and out. Really sort of feeling the air sort of fill the chest and disperse in through the body as well. And it's just really right now we're just becoming aware of our body. We're not trying to do anything other than just become aware of this body, this vessel. We're letting go of any thoughts of yesterday or tomorrow. Right now we're just bringing our attention to the body and the feelings of it, the tensions of it, the sense of it. We're not trying to make any analysis or judgments of this should or shouldn't be. We're just paying attention to what's here. And now we're going to start from the top of the head, just as we take that deep breath in. As the breath is let out, we just feel that energy sinking down from the top of the head. And as we take a deep breath in and out, every time we breathe out, that energy just sinks a little bit lower, like the tide going in and out. Each time sinking lower and lower, just our attention is drawing down into the body, into the gut, the pelvis. And the legs start to come into the picture. And here we meet our feet. You can even wiggle them again. And saying hello. What we notice as we breathe in and out now, we're actually starting to get into the earth beneath the feet. And we keep letting that energy sink. Right now we're just sinking into it. We notice anything that says stop. Anything that doesn't want us to go. We let that be there. We honor those no's. You can start to notice now as we breathe in, that energy is actually starting to come up from the ground. So we've let that our energy sink into the ground. Now we're noticing that actually it's starting to come upwards to meet us. As we breathe in, there's that sort of gentle rising of that deeply held ancient energy, the ground. And again, as we breathe out, there's our letting ourselves sink into the ground. in, it's coming up. Very gentle, just gentle like breath. There's no effort here. It's just a noticing of this. Again, just as the tide, as we were breathing in and out and we were sinking, the same mechanism. As we're breathing in and out, the tide of the earth energy is coming up. Just gently starting to rise. That feeling of being held. That sense of solidity. Slowness and structure. Deep anchor point. What we notice is there's just this soft, strong energy there now in our pelvis, in our gut starting to come in there. What we notice is we can feel ourselves expanding, but it's in a much softer, grounded way, in a much more sense of held way. You notice as that energy is coming up to the heart, there's where the real expanse starts to happen. But it's a very soft expanse. It's almost like the heart feels like it can breathe. Again, noticing the breath is the way that carries this energy. As we breathe in, there's that expanse starting to happen, that traveling upwards of that deep energy. And as we breathe out, there's the letting go into that heldness. Our body sinks, our softness comes. We're not trying to make any of this happen, we're just noticing it. And within that, any contractions, any sense of safety that's needed in the system is held. Again, we're not trying to change that. We're not trying to get rid of any of those contractions, any of that sense of fear or unsafety. We're just letting the system be held by that deep ancient energy. It's like a blanket that gets wrapped around everything. The voice, the throat. Again, sinking of that energy. And then as we breathe in, that's pulling up. We are not pulling up, we're just noticing that that's what's happening.